Welcome everyone to three commentaries tonight. It is a watch along Saturday night's main event, episodes 1 and 2. Episode 1 is May 11th, 1985, the 39-year anniversary of Saturday night's main event. We're doing it this year instead of next year because I won't remember next year. But I remember reading in a book about Saturday night's main event being May 11th, 1985. And I figure in May, at some point, we need to do Saturday night's main event as a watch along. And I figure this week is as good as week as any. So we're going to give some time to people to come rolling in before we get started with episode 1. We're going to do episode 1 and 2 back to back. We're just going to go ahead and let it run once we get this thing started. But until then, while we let people come in, we're going to talk about John Laurinaitis. Apparently, he's flip flopping all over again. Now, John Laurinaitis is joining Vince McMahon in the call for arbitration in this Janelle Grant lawsuit. I don't think John Laurinaitis knows what to do. I don't think his legal team has any idea what to do. And they're jumping on whatever bandwagon they can get on in order to try to get out of this thing. So here's the press release from Edward Brennan, the attorney for John Laurinaitis. To whom it may concern, John Laurinaitis has filed a motion today fully joining in and adopting Vince McMahon's motion to compel arbitration. Mr. Laurinaitis corroborates Mr. McMahon in publicly declaring that Mrs. Grant's allegations of sexual abuse and coercion in her complaint are completely unfounded. My client will fight these false allegations together with Mr. McMahon in the proper forum, arbitration. One should remember that Johnny Ace was being quite the snake before and kind of trying to put all the blame on Vince not too long ago when it comes to these allegations. And I want to read that for you before we get started here, because I do want to spend a little bit of time talking about this thing. I don't want to spend my whole episode talking about it, but John Laurinaitis' attorney at one point said, the truth will come out. Says Mr. Laurinaitis denies the allegations in the misguided complaint and will vigorously defend these charges in court, not in the media. Like the plaintiff, Mr. Laurinaitis is a victim in this case, not a predator. The truth will come out. Read the allegations, read this federal statute, power control, employment supervisory capacity, dictatorial sexual demands with repercussions if not met. Count how many times in the complaint Vince exerts control over both of them. So, John Laurinaitis' attorney is now saying, that arbitration thing, yeah, we should do that. We should most definitely be doing that arbitration thing. After going on record and saying that, Vince was exerting control over both of them. So, I wonder what happened. If I'd had to venture a guess, my guess is that Vince finally buckled and said, you know what, let's help Johnny Ace out as much as we can. Let's do old Johnny Ace a favor. And, they decided to fall under the golden boot of Vince McMahon, even though they still did not take back their previous comment. Both parties denied the allegations, but Brennan is saying that if you believe that Janelle Grant was a victim, you have to also believe that John Laurinaitis is a victim, which follows logically, but literally is garbage. Now he's like, oh, yeah, we'll fight this thing in arbitration, where it's not in public. Okay. What a snake. Man, his attorneys are as bad as he is. Man, what garbage. I don't know what else to say. Like, you just can't trust Laurinaitis, really. He's going whichever way the wind blowing. Did I hear Kevin Kelly is getting a lawyer explaining how he got departed from AEW and blamed Ian Riccaboni for it? Yeah, I heard that he was going to get a lawyer. I don't think it's going to do him any good, but he's welcome to try. You know, everybody's welcome to try, I guess. Uh, it's kind of goofy, but I mean, it is what it is. We're going to start the stream at about 10 after. So at 8:10, we'll be getting started on Saturday night's main event, May 11th, 1985. That is episode 1. It should be on Peacock for those of you who are on the Peacock. Um, hopefully you have it commercial free because I have it commercial free. So it is what it is. The description is Hulk Hogan takes on Cowboy Bob Orton for the WWE title. The women's championship is on the line. I don't know who the women's champion is. It's probably Wendy Richter at this point though. So we'll see. This ought to be fun. I really like the Golden Era. Huge fan of the Golden Era and everything that it entails. And to be able to get on this thing and share this thing with you guys, it ought to be really fun. Kevin Kelly got fired. Um, he wasn't good at his job anyway, but I don't think he could blame Ian Riccaboni for him not being good at his job. But I'm pretty sure he probably felt that Ian Riccaboni trash talking him behind the scenes is what got him fired. He's going to have a hell of a time proving that, though. And who is he going to sue? Is he going to sue AEW or is he going to sue Ian Riccaboni? I would imagine it sounds like he should probably be suing Ian Riccaboni, right? That's what I would do. I would sue Ian Riccaboni, I guess, for defamation of character, maybe. But he's a public personality, if I remember correctly. Unless he was talking about him as a person, maybe you had that Hulk Hogan thing where he was talking about Kevin Foot and not Kevin Kelly, and that's the problem. But I don't know how you would get away with that. I just don't see it doing him any good. It seems kind of silly to me to go ahead and throw your career away. You're better off just going to work for MLW or going to work for Impact or something rather than fighting this thing in court. It's stupid. It's not worth it. All right. Are you guys ready? Let's get it started in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and press play. Episode 1, Saturday night's main event. I don't think I've ever watched the first episode of Saturday night's main event.
You gotta make sure, Wendy.
Cyndi Lauper and Wendy Richter.
Because she likes to do that. She always block everything. That's right. Now keep your trunk stored. Remember, we come from our stomach. Always keep your trunk stored. And next time we're gonna.
I love that they're doing this. Cyndi Lauper is giving her advice on how to wrestle a match. Cyndi Lauper has wrestled 0 matches.
When I defend my world championship title against Cowboy Bob Orton.
Yeah, this was after WrestleMania. Yes, it was filmed after WrestleMania too, because it was filmed like in early May. Actually, I'm not sure when it was filmed. I think it was filmed after WrestleMania because WrestleMania was in March, I believe. We're gonna watch the intro this time. We're gonna skip the intro next time, though. Look at that building, dog. This is the good old days, bro. Oh, Moolah drop kicked the referee? $1985 WWF. Young Mongo had just turned 1. I was 1 year, 1 month, and 7 days when this episode of Saturday Night Main Event aired. And of course,
hello everyone, I'm Vince McMahon, and indeed you will see 2 world championship matches on hand right here tonight. The along with two of the biggest names in the wrestling entertainment connection, Cyndi Lauper and Mr. T. And speaking of big names,
They just say wrestling and entertainment connection instead of rock and wrestling. Oh, look at that suit! Look at Vince. Look at Jesse Ventura.
Although they will be great matches. I'm excited because we've got an action-packed 6-man tag team bout as well. And the Junkyard Dog, the JYD, will be here.
Oh, here comes the Iron Sheik.
Mother's Day party. The stage is set for a gala evening, and the first match is about to begin.
Oh my goodness.
Down the aisle, led to the ring.
Yeah, you don't see flags anymore either. You almost never see a flag.
Is the team comprised of?
Well, I already know that the network gonna dub the music. I ain't tripping on that. I'm gonna try to get away from the music anyway because I don't want that the copyright strike. Ha! I never was a big fan of Nikolai Volkov, but I love him in the Iron Sheik. I never understood Lou Albano with the rubber band in the face. I never understood that. I still don't get it. What was that about?
I can never get it taken care of. Tonight will be the night. It's just too bad it's not a tag team championship match. All right, Captain Lou Albano, I've got to bring up the subject of
Steamboat. And he got a cigar on television. Oh Lord.
Look out! The captain's here, baby, and this time you're gonna pay. All right,
Lou Albano is one of the guys that Vince McMahon inherited. He worked for Vince's daddy.
With Nikolai Volkov, the Iron Sheik, Ricky Steamboat, Mike Rotundo, and Barry Windham. A lot of scores to be settled here. Now let's go up to the ring.
Now you know Steamboat was shorter than these guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
look at Freddie Blassie. My God, he almost jumped off the screen.
That you all rise and respect his singing of the Soviet National Anthem.
The Soviet National Anthem. Look at the old tag team title belt though. It looks great. Freddie Blassie got so much character. Look at it. Look, he got so much character. He's such an old man too. He's old as hell. Number one, America, hot two. Oh yeah, they dubbed the shit out of these music. I don't recognize this. What is this? What? Yikes. This music is terrible, cuz. This is before they dubbed him Ricky Dragon Steamboat, wasn't it? I don't think he got the Dragon nickname from the WWF. I don't remember him being the Dragon before that. But I don't think he was the Dragon yet at this point. Oh, George the Animal Steel was different. I knew that guy looked familiar. I had a George the Animal Steel action figure. Yeah, I love foreign heels, bro. I love foreign heels. I mean, it's great archetype that was. Look at how simple all the gear is. It's just trunks, you know. Everybody's wearing all the babyfaces are wearing black trunks. Nothing flashy at all when it comes to the trunks or anything like that. It's a simpler time. George the Animal Steel as a heel is kind of weird because he's a babyface throughout my entire childhood. He's a hairy son of a bitch too. Look at him. He's hairy as hell. The entire babyface side of this match is still alive. The entire heel side is dead. I shouldn't be laughing, but the entire heel side of this match is dead. The entire babyface side is still alive. So I don't know about the ref. I'm not sure. His pants is very high though for a referee. Oh, nice punch by Wyndham. You almost never see a good punch anymore either. They always throw these weak ass forearm shivers. I hate forearm shivers. I really do. The Iron Sheik is so much bigger than Wyndham and probably stronger too. But look at how he's bumping for him. Sheik was old at this point too. He was like in his 40s, I think. So he's really like helping the young guys out at this point. Hell of a body slam, and that ring barely moves. My God. Compared to how the rings move later, these rings barely move at all. I heard the rings were like iron back in the day. So I always pay attention to how the ring moves. Young Ricky Steamboat at one point was a bodybuilder. He became a pro wrestler. Out of all the guys who were bodybuilders who became pro wrestlers, Ricky Steamboat gets the least amount of shit for it. Almost all the guys get shit for being bodybuilders that get into wrestling, except Ricky Steamboat, because he came so good at it. He's kind of bulky here. He would lean up a little bit later, though. He was kind of lean in Mid-Atlantic, too, so he must have bulked up a little bit to come here. And your boy IRS. I was never a big fan of Mike Rotundo. I remember him mostly for being VK Wall Street and IRS. Mostly for being IRS, of course. But when I used to watch WCW with my cousins, I used to see VK Wall Street and be like, what the hell? I didn't get that it was a ripoff of the IRS gimmick. I didn't get it because it was in the same vein. But I didn't put it together at the time. Steamboat still got the really good chops at this point. He's developing them joints. Notice how the baby faces are pretty much dominating the early part of the match, and the heels aren't giving much of anything. Like, I mean, Sheik is taking so many bumps. Oh my God, George Steele is really old in this match too. He can barely fucking move. I mean, look at him. He's just not good. Look how amped the crowd is for these guys too. This is called the babyface shine. And it's been going on longer than it probably should have. I don't know how long this match is going to be, but they've been shining for a little while now. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes. So just like all the heels taking 100 bumps. So we got to do something to cut them off and get the reaction. So I'm wondering what's going to happen here. And I would imagine the babyface in peril is probably going to end up being Steamboat, I would guess. That's just a guess on my part. Again, I haven't seen this in years. So I don't remember it that well. Nice power slam. I think Randy Orton and Samoa Joe are the only two guys that still use power slams. A missile drop kick. God, in the 85? And a flying cross body. Oh my goodness. Wow, he beat Nikolai. Nikolai Volkov is very pale. There's no color whatsoever in his body. The karate style. The karate style. Karate. That second drop kick made no contact whatsoever. The double drop kick has always been that's always been a problem with the double drop kick. Only one person actually hits, the other person misses completely. That's you got to look too closely for it though. It's still shining. This is crazy. Whoa, leg drop. I know it's hot. They sweating like a motherfucker in there, boy. It's got to be hot as hell. Okay, there we go. Volkov gets the reaction, gets the advantage. Oh, he countered him. These are very young, athletic guys wrestling. A little bit older. Heels, a little bit more established. And he done got them all tied up in the ropes. Freddie Blassie, do something. Volkov in there looking bad. he in there struggling. Pull somebody's leg or something. Always a big fan of Barry Windham. Barry Windham is a guy who probably should have been a bigger star than he ever became. And very unfortunate he never found his time in the sun. Yes, I believe he was world champion in WCW for a short time. But I don't think that counts. I don't think it counts. Oh man, they bailed on George Animal Steel. Oh, they bailed on him. Oh damn. They just dominated this match, essentially. Sheesh. That was fun. Oh, George Steele got betrayed by his buddies, and now he goes to eat a turnbuckle. Oh, jeez. How many turnbuckles did Vince have to buy because this fool kept eating them? Oh, no, they're attacking George Steele. There's no honor amongst thieves, Vince. What are they doing? Oh, look at Lou Albano trying to calm him down. Volkov's not even sweating. He ain't do nothing. Iron Sheik did everything in his match. Sheik is huge, bro. Like, he got boulders in his back. He is so damn hairy. Oh my god. Iron Sheik is killing me, man. It's just how he looks is hilarious. It's so dark in that arena, bro. They turn the lights on, okay? They throwing shit at him though. You can see that. That's back when the fans used to be able to throw shit. They can't throw shit now.
George the Animal Steel, what in the world is going on? You tell him, Fred. He's crazy the fruitcake. This guy didn't tag when he was supposed to. Idiots out there. Hold on.
Oh no, he attacked him.
I cannot believe it. Wait, gentlemen, just a minute. Please. I am sorry. I'm going to have to get back to you after we sort it out. Back to you. All right, thank you, Gene. I'm sure that's not the last we'll hear about this shocking turn of events, but
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Let's go down to
Oh, it's the Piper's Pit.
What we call Piper's Pit, where two of wrestling's baddest dudes, Roddy Piper and his bodyguard cowboy Ace Bob Orton, are meeting with their former teammate and friend, Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, for the first time since the much talked about WrestleMania event in New York's Madison Square Garden 6 weeks ago, where they were defeated by Mr. T and Hulk Hogan. Bad feelings definitely exist between these men in the ring tonight, as you can hear. So let's go down and listen.
Sit down.
Oh, Piper about to get in the Orndorff skin, huh?
Sit down. I want to talk to you man to man.
He put his arm around him like this.
Man about WrestleMania. I want to talk to you man to man about WrestleMania and how.
Oh, well, he is trying to sun this man, though. Orndorff is fucking huge.
Let me tell you something, Ace. Get in that corner.
He was creeping behind him, though. He was creeping behind him.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Wait, Bobby, what? Damn it. Bobby,
if you take Randy, let him grow his hair out, and then tell him to stop going to the gym, he looked just like his daddy.
Are you a happy person now? Huh? Sit down.
Orndorff is massive, dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. I'm sitting. Listen, I want you to understand something. I understand what you're going through, and I feel sorry for you in a way, because after all, I don't know what it's like myself, but you are a loser. Stay!
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm a loser, huh?
Yeah. You lost. I mean, that's what happens. They call you when you lose.
I've got to talk. You want to talk? You want to sit down? I'm sitting.
This is the Iron Law threes.
Sit down, man.
This is the third time Piper that told him to sit down, so he probably about to do something.
Sit down.
The Orndorff is massive, chiseled.
Let's face facts, man.
Huge compared to him.
In WrestleMania, it wasn't my shoulders that were pinned to the ground. It was your shoulders. You're sitting here being a big shot. It was your shoulders that were pinned to the ground, brother. Not me. Well, let me tell you something right now, Piper. Where were you at when it was all over and done with, huh? Where were you at? I was doing my job. Oh, yeah. You was doing your job, hightailing it back to the dressing room, and you left me there flat. Baloney, no. I was fighting Steve. I was fighting Hogan. I was fighting everybody that wants to fight. You know what you was doing? You know what's happened to you, man? I'll tell you what happened to you. You lost your guts, man. That's what I think. Here, I picked you for a partner. I took you.
Well, if in 1985 you would not have known it, but in 2024 he sounds so Canadian. Piper does.
Too much of your own bathwater is what you've been doing.
Oh, Piper even sounds fucking Canadian.
Listen. You want me to tell you on the square, man? You want me to tell you something on the square? I think you're nothing but a piece of garbage, man. No.
Oh.
You want to fight? I'll slap you just as fast as you slap me. Let me tell you something, man.
The guy holding his arm, though.
Not only did you embarrass me, did you embarrass Ace? You embarrassed your own family. You keep my family out of this. You dumb son of a...
What?
Wait. If that's the way you're going to be, brother, I'm going to take my ball and I'm leaving. To heck with you, man.
Yeah, right. Oh, why are you grabbing his head like this? Oh, pile driver. Get him, Ace. There you go. Clothesline with the cast, though. Oh, here comes Mr. T. What is he doing? He got a billy club? He got a billy club? Oh, he got a chair. Jesus. Oh, that was amazing. That was great. It was short, but it got to the point. Got Orndorff off over as a babyface. I love me some Mr. Wonderful, though. I wouldn't say he's like top 5 of like my golden era favorites, but he's very good. I wish we had a Paul Orndorff today.
You have just seen what has happened in Rowdy Roddy Piper's pit.
You know, some mean Gene, I saw what went down in Piper's pit, brother. This is just typical of the kind of dudes we need to get out of the WWF. You know, I'm just so happy, man. It's Mother's Day coming up real soon because I got a special surprise. This is going to be a special match for my mother, brother, and I can't think of anybody else I'd rather get in the ring than Cowboy Bob Orton, the dude with a busted up arm. We're going to see how bad it is tonight, Gene.
All right, on the subject of Paul Orndorff, I'm very curious to get your reaction to his big change over the past few weeks.
Well, you know what's so funny, man? The dude was going around for so long busting people up, man. And all of a sudden, he felt what it was like inside to have some people behind him, man. All these Hulkamaniacs out here, brother, They get behind the dude. I see a total change of heart in the man. I wish him the best, and I just hope he keeps it up. Can you dig it?
I can dig it. Cowboy Bob Orton, a cast on the arm, a tie to the fence for you. I don't know what you're going to do.
Well, what's he going to do when the holster runs wild on you, Daddy?
I thank you very much, heavyweight champion of the world, Hulk Hogan. Now let's go up to ringside for the introduction. This contest is for the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. The challenger from Kansas City, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
He got 2 nicknames, bro. And he got the Jufro. This is crazy. Look how people just stand on their feet when Hogan's music starts playing, bro. This shit's awesome. This shit's amazing. Mean Gene, Howard Finkel, just there are no misses, dog. There are no misses on this joint. The cops pushing people away from Hogan. Whoa, somebody grabbed Hogan. They won't let him go. No, the cops are like, oh, jeez, this goddamn Hogan guy. And look how close the barricade is to the ring. His belt little. Hogan's belt is very little. I had that belt as a kid. I didn't have the belt. I had like a toy version of the belt. It fit around the action figure. Let me get that correct. I had a WWF Championship belt for my action figure, and it was very little. I never had an actual replica title before. I'm going to get one eventually. Typical Hogan wrestling in the middle of the show and not main eventing the show because he needs to get out of here early. Oh yeah! Did I hear Drew say he will pull AJ if he wasn't married? Jeez. I mean, he's going to the extremes, isn't he? He's going to the extremes. I think if they talk about her enough, she'll pop up. AJ. I think she's going to pop up eventually. Why the hell was Bob Orton ever in a world title match? He was a main event. He was an okay talent, but main event. Well, this is not a main event. This is the middle of the show. But he's in a main event feud. He was in the main event of WrestleMania. This ain't the first time. I don't think it's even the second time that Bob Orton wrestled Hulk Hogan for the title. But he's in this feud. You know, he's the guy that has to take the losses because Piper's not taking the losses. Piper is refusing to do jobs, so somebody's got to lose, and it's got to be Bob Orton. So. Almost all of Bob Orton's title matches are because Piper didn't want to do any jobs. But he was also very good. Let's not get it. Let's not screw it up. And look at his performance here. How he's bumping and feeding for Hogan. He just took 3 straight body slams and looked very good doing it. And then he bailed out. Got some new Panini Chronicles 2023s. Oh, man. I've been looking for those cards. I don't want to order shit online. I really don't. But I think I might have to. I haven't seen the Paninis in Walmart since WWE sued them. So, I don't know. I don't know when the contract is up. I think it's 2025. Look at how expressive everybody is. And the great camera work is picking up everybody. So you see Mr. T in the back being super expressive with Hogan. You see Piper. These are people who realize they're on television and are acting like they're on television. You know, too many people nowadays they just kind of stand around and they don't emote through television. There's no expressions or anything like that. Sometimes they forget they're on TV. These are guys who work mostly house shows, and even they realized when they were on TV, for God's sake. Hogan working the arm. Hulk Hogan, the psychology of the Hulkster. Every Hulk Hogan match is a 5-star match, even though it's because they're almost all the exact same. That was a great high knee. That was actually a nice move. Because everybody back then were on drugs. Now everybody's vegan, sober, and go to Starbucks. We need to drink more Starbucks. Do something to wake your ass up. I'm surprised he didn't cheat to get Hogan to get the advantage. I love this because Orton is a big guy, but he's probably taller than Hogan, but he's not working like it. Every time Hogan does anything, he has a reaction to it. They're letting them do things naturally. I think it's, just the training, I guess. Very simple offense by Orton, but it's believable. Elbow smashes, knee drops. Definite pain. Oh, shit. He just drove his head into the mat. That's a simple, effective move. Hogan was always a good worker. He had the storytelling and facial expressions and the selling. Yeah. I mean, Hulk Hogan knew how to have a Hulk Hogan match. That's for damn sure. And eventually, no matter what you did, you were going to end up in a Hulk Hogan match. And he was a master of that shit. He was the master of getting to the point. He knew what to do. You get sympathy, and then you fight through adversity. The more adversity, the better. Hogan always knows best when it comes to the ring, brother. He might not be as athletic as like a Jushin Liger or somebody like that. But there's a reason why, this shit worked for 20 years. He's starting to hulk up already. He's hulking up already? Big Axe Bomber. Oh, that was excellent. That was actually not a bad elbow drop from Hogan. You don't see that out of him a lot. I'm surprised that the big Hulk up didn't go straight into the finish. He says it's a lot like Mitch Colbert said they have both formulaic, but matches so what? The formula work. I think part of it was because they worked house shows and they built up a routine. And most of their matches were not going to be on television, so nobody noticed that it was the same thing over and over again. Which is intelligent, You give people what they want to see. Over time, most people wrestled, it was on tape or something, so you kind of want to vary it up a little bit. But they were not under any belief that you would be able to sit and watch 800 Ric Flair matches in a row and tell that they were routines. What is going on outside the ring? That's one person I never had a card of the Big Boss Man. Big leg drop. Boom. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, Piper. The sucker punch. Wait a minute. The referee didn't even see that. Oh, what? No, never mind. Forget it. Piper is not selling for Mr. T, by the way. You can look at him and tell. So, what's taking them so long to jump Hogan? Wait a minute, what's this now? Okay. Oh yeah, they're getting the hell out of there. Okay. All right. That was interesting. That was interesting. Yeah, Piper was no selling the shit out of Mr. T, dog. He was no selling the shit out of him. That's hilarious. And it was obvious too. Yeah, I mean, Piper never really warmed up to Mr. T. Most other people did. He never did. He never got around to it. They were still beefing years later. Why is her dollar signs backwards? Fabulous Moolah. Damn, she's old even then, for Christ's sake. She got wrinkles all over the place.
Right, I'm going in there with the intentions of regaining it again, and I'm going to keep it forever this time. But now I want to tell you something. I'm sick and tired of all the interference with Cyndi Lauper and that bunch of geeks that's standing outside the ring and up and down the hall and hollering, do this and do that.
She's literally somebody's meme-mom.
Hit me in the head with curses and everything. You let me finish, Gene, okay? So I went to the higher-ups at WWF, and I convinced them that
she sounds like somebody named Lillian, for God's sake.
Cyndi Lauper barred from the ring. When I am in the ring participating in my match, she is not allowed in the ring. And if she comes out there tonight, I will give this paper to the referee and have her sent back. Ejected from the ring, if you know what I mean.
Well, I get the general idea of that, Moolah. In all due respect, I'm going to have to see to believe. 28 years as champion.
28 years. He actually said this shit on television. Come on.
It's minutes from now. Let's go back up to Vince McMahon.
All right, thank you, Mean Gene. We're just as surprised as everyone else is about the latest ploy of Moolah to win back her title, but I'll tell you, she walks just as confidently as she did some quarter of a century ago.
Cyndi Lauper absolutely should be a Hall of Famer. Absolutely. I don't know what the hell taking so long.
Of the ruling of the WWF.
She should have been in years ago. Decades ago.
Right now contends that she is going to have you bad as manager for Wendy in the ring here tonight.
There's no way, Mean Gene, that she's going to ban me. You know why? Because I am Wendy Richards' manager, and a manager sticks by her girl. My girl is going to win, and I'm going to make sure. And if she thinks that I did good, you just tell me what happened at Wrestling Mania. What happened when she was choking me, and then the two of them
she was choking me.
teamed up on Wendy. You tell me.
All right.
They double teamed her to get the belt.
Okay, now, Wendy, let me just very quickly point out, Moolah made no bones about the fact that she contends you have interfered in previous title defenses for this lady.
Listen, Moolah always interfered. Moolah interfered when she choked me, and then she double-teamed Wendy with Milani Pie, and that's how they got the belt. That's the only way. We got proof, too, that Moolah interfered. We got proof.
I thank you, fans.
Look at Wendy Richter's robe. Look how it's glistening in the sun. Look at that joint. What a light.
Is for the world.
That's Cyndi Lauper's manager. I forget what his name is.
In the ring at this time is the challenger, the fabulous Moolah.
Moolah is literally like 48 in this match or something. Like, she's old. Like, she's literally old as hell. Cyndi should be, well, if you want to call it, if you want it to be legitimate, she should be in. She should have been in already. Nobody has done more to legitimize women's wrestling than Cyndi Lauper. Why are they touching her on the head? Don't do that. Stop being weird. Yeah, but the John Lennon guy is Wendy Richter's manager. I forget what his name is. I think it's David Wolf, I think. This is Wendy Richter, and was a huge star at the time, 1985, big star. She's main event in Saturday Night's Main Event, the first show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention?
But you know, the women's evolution and all that garbage, right?
I have a very important announcement. Be it here
It's a scroll.
that the World Wrestling Federation
They got Howard Finkel reading a scroll.
that due to flagrant and repeated interference from outside the ring, Miss Cyndi Lauper has been banned from the arena floor during this championship match. Miss Lauper will have to leave the floor area immediately.
Wait, she was the 60s? Oh yeah, that sounds about right, because she was like 80 something like that in the Attitude Era. She was in the 70s. Yeah. Oh hell no.
I'm sure she'll abide by the World Wrestling Federation ruling. I'm sure. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yeah, it was mostly Cyndi. Cyndi was the reason why Wendy was so over, clearly.
The story here at the Coliseum is that Cyndi Lauper is banned from ringside.
Oh, Moolah is 62. What the hell? He's literally somebody's meemaw.
Oh, look at that fella. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, the fabulous Moolah's looking meaner than I've ever
That's
seen
insane.
before. You talk about
That's
someone who's tough.
insane that she's.
Through the years is, I think, perhaps the toughest lady wrestler of all time. What was she doing? I'm not quite sure, Vince McMahon. I'm not quite sure. But she's definitely got the upper hand on Wendy right now. Wendy may be off her game plan with the loss of Cyndi Lauper. Referee almost disqualifying Moolah there for using the top rope. And moments ago was right on the.
It's unreal that I'm stupefied the fact that she was 60 in this match. And they're just throwing rolls of paper at this old lady. That's somebody's meemaw. You throwing wads of paper at her.
Fabulous Moolah doesn't care who she's taking control over, as long as she maintains her control.
Yeah, she looked old. She was old as hell at this point. I thought maybe she was just hard living and she was like in her late 40s or something like that. But she is she's actually age appropriate 62 in this point. That bump she just took at 62. And look how he's mangling this old lady. This is elder abuse. This is all elder abuse. I don't think anybody ever mentioned how old she was, for God's sake.
Moolah was perhaps her last opportunity to regain the coveted championship she cherished for so many years.
I don't know, man. That sounds kind of perverted, doggy.
Retaliation with an elbow.
You willing to be on Moolah's plantation? I don't know about that one. I think you alone on that one, kid. Who is Auntie at ringside right here? And what is she doing? She better not be with the State Athletic Commission. You can see she got the storm head wrap right there too, like Erykah Badu or something. This referee is terrible. Yeah, they don't celebrate Moolah no more. She never got convicted of anything, but there's enough terrible stories out there to ruin her reputation. The thing is, Moolah was notoriously terrible on people anyway. I mean, she was, and that was an old wrestler's way of doing things. They ran people off. So they were notoriously brutal with students and stuff like that. But the whole thing about her being a pimp and all that, that's kind of crazy. Wait a minute, what kind of count was that? Well, it was a sensible finish, but what the hell? We got 14 minutes left in this show. What about do like promos for the next 10 minutes? That's an iconic moment right there when they start dancing around in the circle like that. Ladies champion. Wendy could go though. I mean, when she was wrestling the younger girl, she could really go. She's another one of those Moolah students. I wish Wendy was still around when Sherry came in. But Sherry wouldn't come in for another 2 years. Wait a minute. What about the Junkyard Dog? Moolah was 21 during World War II? Oh, she was fucking Nazis? Oh, hell no. They got my man Mama out here? Oh, no. He was Shelton Benjamin the first.
What about it? You know, my mother never been in New York before, and I thought this was a very special time to bring up for Mother's Day. Like, with all the mothers out there, all the TV land, happy Mother's Day.
I just smell the grits through the scene. I smell grits as soon as I saw this woman on television. I just know ribs and greens and.
All right, I thank you very much.
What is this?
Let's go up to the ring and Howard Finkel for the introduction.
This contest is scheduled
Oh, it's another match?
With a 20-minute time limit. In the ring at this time, from Dorchester, Massachusetts,
Who?
weighing 245 pounds, the Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty.
Who? Oh my God. Who is this quart of milk?
And his opponent.
I've been trying to get a magazine with Wendy Richter or a card or something. I can't get anything. I've been looking. I've been looking for a magazine. I've been looking for something. I wanted to get the WWF magazine that got her and Hulk Hogan on the cover, but I know it's very expensive. It's probably like a collector's item. I'm probably never going to find that joint. The Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty. I know I've seen this guy before, but Jesus Christ, what is he doing on this show? Is that Grab Them Cakes they playing? It is Grab Them Cakes. The Duke of Dorchester. Every time I go back and watch old shows, he pops up on these joints. But yeah, I didn't know he was on this show, for God's sake. He must have been like a local New York guy or something. Grab Them Cakes. I don't think that song had even come out yet, did it? When did the wrestling album come out? I think it was I don't think it was 85. I think it was like later on, 86, 87. Like that's an anachronism. I'm pretty sure the Grab Them Cakes came out after this, but they dubbed it in. Is there a reason why Junkyard Dog wore a chain? Because he's a dog. Because he's a dog. No, actually, they used to do. They would have the main events in the middle of the shows sometimes, and they would have like Hogan go on or the Intercontinental Champion or whatever. They would go on third or fourth. There's only 4 matches on this show, so they had Hogan go on second, I think it was, and they would have like a squash match to end the show. So at this time, who is this referee? But no, it's actually it's a weird card by our modern perceptions. But if you watch like some of the old television shows, their main events are almost always in the middle of the show, and then they would close the show with a squash match. But WWF used to do squash matches a lot, and they had actually a terrible reputation for that. For most of their programs would be squash matches, and people hated that shit. That's why they always preferred like the NWA and stuff, because the matches were more competitive. And it's been 40 years, and people still don't get it. They think it still works today. You put on a 20-minute match, and then put on a 15-minute match and a 15-minute match, and people be like, "Whoa, this is a great show." Then Triple H dumbass decided he wanted to do that too, because he liked the NWA. He needs to fuck right on off. I wish his mama would be happy. Yeah, Doherty's in trouble. That man need a tan. That's a big thump. That is not the move that he used to do in Mid-South. This is a diminished Junkyard Dog. Greatly diminished. And he's big. He's a big guy. Grab them cakes. He breathing hard too. Grab them cakes. That sounds crazy. Yeah, he has super charisma. I mean, my goodness. Especially when you watch him in his prime. Oh no, he dancing with his mama. He dancing with his mama. These dudes, they be having too much fun with me, dog. Mother's Day surprise. Why was Junkyard Dog picked to do the mama thing? That's what I want to know. Why? Cyndi Lauper's got a Mama's Day surprise too. Oh, really? Oh no, you got baby faces and heels in this party. Oh my god, it's about to turn into shit, isn't it? His daughter is there.
Mother, you've got to be proud of this young man. Junkyard Dog,
Real proud, real proud.
Indeed. These gentlemen don't look all that.
I think his daughter's name was Juanita. I already recorded my review of Dark Side of the Ring on Sandman. It'll be up tomorrow. Why they put baby faces and heels in this segment so it could turn into absolute garbage, and you already know it's about to turn into a food fight or something? He said she thinks his mama can fly on a broom like hers. Look at this man. His mother. The good Lord Jesus on television in 1985. They don't say that shit today. I wonder too. I do wonder how much Cyndi Lauper was paid for her appearances. That's a good question.
Very special day with a special lady and a special victory. I've got a lot of good friends here who are all really happy. I'm just glad you could make it.
I thank you very much.
Hogan is so nice. Such a nice guy. And he wearing jeans with a cut up. Like it's tucked in, the shirt cut off.
Cyndi Lauper, Wendy Richter, and Luke Dupree. You've got what a party, by the way, Cyndi.
Thank you very much. Everybody's having a good time. Are you having a good time, Mom?
Yes, I'm having a wonderful time, and I'm so
Oh, they so New York. these accents are killing me. They're kicking me right in the ass, dog. I love how glamorous the moms are. Look at this shit. Oh, Wendy Richards on sample. Oh no, and here comes the galactic grandma in here.
What am I doing here? I wasn't invited. It was how can you have a party without inviting the fabulous Moolah? What is going on here?
And if anybody's there, somebody's mama is definitely the fabulous Moolah.
I have a beautiful daughter, and I raised her right. I didn't raise her like she raised you. And I'm going to tell you something. You're about the lousiest looking thing I've ever seen. You look worse than you look.
What in the world? She said you're the lousiest little thing I've ever seen. I wonder is that her real mama? 'Cause I don't think so.
You don't even know what that is. They scoop you up and take you away with the other scarecrows or whatever you are. Oh, look at you.
This is what you call fashion. She got yellow and purple and red hair. What the hell's going on here? What? She said she's more like a tree. Oh no! Oh no! Mean Gene got ate the cake. Mean Gene is covered in cake. Mean Gene is covered in cake. It was supposed to be no.
Okay, I'm going to be heading for the dry cleaners, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, they're throwing cake.
We'll get you back to more action. Don't go away.
It was supposed to be Fabulous Moolah, and somehow Mean Gene ended up with all the cake on him. Oh, that was amazing. Oh no, you can listen to her talk, and you can tell Cyndi Lauper's from Queens. That accent is a dead giveaway. Oh, proof. Starting from Junkyard Dog, I'm pretty sure his mom's dead. His daughter is dead. He's dead. Iron Sheik is dead. Nikolai Volkov is dead. I don't know if Hulk Hogan's mom is dead. I'm pretty sure she is. I'm pretty sure all the mothers in that joint was dead. This was 40 years ago, so I'm pretty sure most of them are dead. Fabulous Moolah is dead. Mean Gene Okerlund is dead. So this is a good chunk of that segment is not with us anymore. A good chunk of that segment is dead. I don't remember what year it was. But she died, I think she died after he went into the Hall of Fame. So I think he went into the Hall of Fame in like 06 or 07 or something like that. So it was after that. I think it might have been like 2010 or something when she died. Yeah, it wasn't too long after his Hall of Fame induction. Okay, so she must have died in like 2007 or something.
Tonight I'm gonna be talking for the title, and I'm gonna take belt back to Russia.
Russia.
I have not get the country push the missile button to destroy you all.
He talking about pushing the button to destroy us all.
My fellow Americans, this man always means what he says.
Get ready, Hulk Hogan, to meet Nikolai Volkov for the World Heavyweight Championship.
You know something? I want all my fellow Americans out there to rest easy, brother, because the Hulkster's here. As far as that no good Russian Nikolai Volkov goes, he's no threat to me, and he's no threat to America. I don't want you to get me wrong, because the Hulkster's red hot about this situation. The way that Russian goes all around the country, waving that Russian flag in front of all of our young Americans, that just gets me red hot. I got one promise for you. After tonight, after Hulkamania runs wild, there's only going to be one flag waving in this country. That's the red, white, and the blue, just for you.
So that's the international
Uncle Elmer.
Gentlemen, but right now on the domestic front, with the last minute check of the reception area.
Hillbilly Jim has always been like a fucking giant, bro.
Since Tiny
Like,
Jim and Miss Vicky back in
he's always
1969,
been like a
I'm his
giant.
nervous groom and his best man, Uncle Elmer and Hillbilly Jim. Hillbilly, are all the
Hillbilly
plans in
Jim
order
is
for
fucking
tonight?
big.
Oh, we hope so, because Uncle Elmer's got a big night ahead of him. First, he's going to wrestle. Then he's going to get married.
The Hillbilly Jim was always jacked, bro. Like, always
Sounds like a
jacked.
lot of fun. Uncle Elmer, you a little bit
It was
nervous right now?
unreal.
Gene, I'm a man on a mission of love, I think.
The man on the mission of, oh my God.
Raising again, Uncle. Mission of love.
Here comes Piper, causing trouble.
You would be the launching pad, brother. Take a look at this guy. You think she's getting any kind of bars and basement here? Look at this fella. What do you think is going to marry him? I saw a pig run through here.
Oh yeah, Bobby the Brain Eater was always so good. So yeah, I think she died in like 2006, 2007. I can't look it up right now, but she died like maybe a year or two after his Hall of Fame induction.
We're here in the center of New York City in the beautiful Meadowlands Arena. We will see one of the
They're in the Meadowlands. Yeah. They did the angle where he was blind right before she was born. That was, well, I think the same year she was born. That was great. She died in 2011. Okay.
Against those of Roddy Piper. And then from there, the 8th, 9th, and 10th wonders of the world all rolled into one. Andre the Giant in the tag team matchup. Andre teaming up with Tony Atlas, squaring off against perhaps the most awesome tag team force in the world today. That would be King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd. And then
what?
batten down the hatches, the World Wrestling Federation champion Hulk Hogan in a title event. Notwithstanding that, not only defending his title but the honors of this great country we live in as he meets the Russian Nikolai Volkov.
They starting with Hogan?
Perhaps a little romance in addition to wrestling. Uncle Elmer steps to the ring to meet gentleman Jerry Wyatt, after which in the very same squared circle he will be married. Here with his comments now about this night of romance and wrestling, Jesse the Body Ventura. Well, maybe McMahon, maybe you can wait.
You know, if they have like most wanted treasures, where would you get those shades? Like the Jesse Ventura shades, where would you find those things? Like somebody's got them somewhere.
In the sport of wrestling, wrestling's a contact sport. The marriage has nothing to do with it, and I'm going on record.
And he's wearing a tuxedo. This is hilarious. It's a bedazzled tuxedo. It's hilarious.
Wrestling, I go on the record. All right, Jesse the Body Ventura, we're going to have some night for you. Let's get the night started here at the Meadowlands. Let's go to
That building is packed, dog. Look at that
Ladies
shit.
and gentlemen, Nikolai Volkov.
There's no Trons either, so how the hell are they watching this shit?
In honor of his singing of the
They just want to be in the building, dog. Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. I'm pretty sure that helped you. They probably got a little bit of cake from NBC. Remember that Vince Russo started bitching because he wanted to have those things at the end of every Raw, and Vince was like, "No." Even though he used to do it, and other wrestling shows had done it too. They would put people's shoot names on there and all that kind of stuff as producers or whatever. Yo, typical American has no class. I mean, all we got now is that dork in the mask. I'm about to call him Endeavor. Excalibur. That dork in the mask. We don't get people being over the top with their wardrobe anymore.
Hogan should sit back and let him do it. All right, Jesse. You sure on the way of a red flag in front of a bull, and Hulk Hogan certainly can't be very happy, I don't think, at this point. Let's find out for ourselves. Down to you, Mean Gene, with the world champion.
Well, Hulk, despite your warnings, Nikolai Volkov continues to...
I love how they just called Hulk Hogan the world champion and completely ignored the NWA, which is amazing.
That's absolutely the limit. I can't stand to see our enemy's flag in the ring. That's why I'm carrying the red, white, blue, brother. I'm proud of America. I stand for this country. And I'm going to promise you one thing. When this fight is over tonight, there's only going to be one flag standing. That's the Stars and Stripes forever.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it from the World Wrestling Federation's heavyweight champion. And Vince McMahon, I think
that would be great. All the gimmick shit that Jesse, his boa, all his crazy suits, his crazy shades. I know that stuff got to be somewhere, bro. That stuff's got to be somewhere. The Jesse Ventura stuff has got to be out there somewhere. And I think Superstar Billy Graham sold all of his stuff too. So, because he always needed money, so I'm pretty sure his stuff's out there floating around somewhere too.
Should be truly Jesse one of the great matches. It definitely is, because I'll tell you what, Nikolai Volkov well over.
People used to like America. Can you believe that? Can you believe people used to like this country?
We might see the champion go down right here on Saturday night.
In New York?
No doubt about it. If an individual can do that, it could very well be Nikolai Volkov, managed by Freddie Blassie. Few last-minute words of advice there by Mr. Blassie.
That's classy, Freddie Blassie, to you, sir. Cheap shot by Nikolai Volkov. Somebody get this man a tan, and his tights are very, very high up on his body.
I'll tell you what, the champion made a big mistake. He turned his back. And in a match like this, everything goes because all the marbles are on the line to win that title.
Hulk Hogan and Nikolai Volkov going at it. Volkov wasting no time at all, trying to gain the advantage, and indeed he's done just that.
Hogan wearing white.
With a hook and feature wrapped around the throat. Referee having some difficulty, obviously, in maintaining order.
I love it. Hogan didn't get any chance to rip his shirt off. He didn't get a chance to pose. The big Russian laid it to him right on the onslaught, McMahon.
No, Hulk tonight. Breaking for the blow. Elbows, back to midsection. Volkov went head first. Hulk Hogan turning away. Nikolai Volkov, safety net. Switching to the back. Here comes the Hulk there.
He caught him there with a big
Look at people jumping up and down, bro.
Freddie Blassie's going to have to do something around the big Russian here because Hogan's now on a roll, McMahon.
Hogan trying to set up Volkov. Right up 30 pounds. Oh, wow.
Big Axe Bomber.
The tide has turned. Hulk Hogan drops the elbow. The holster with a big Russian Volkov. Don't count him out. Volkov is tough. Look at that headbutt. He doesn't even go down from it. All right,
It's amazing.
Volkov finally down.
Nikolai Volkov, man, look at the hit on this guy.
Hogan, I've never seen him use a headbutt before, but apparently
Hogan always cheating. He's a cheating ass dude. That was a weak big boot. He was. Oh no, he's falling into the lap of all these people.
there's no business for that. The man should stay in the ring. Why Hogan's taking it out of the ring?
Hogan and Volkov on the outside. Oh my goodness, look out. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Volkov put on the brakes.
you talking about early years Hogan? He used to vary it up a little bit. This is before he made yellow his thing.
Definitely, Hogan made the mistake.
He was only a year into his run at this point.
On the floor, and he's paying for it right now.
More damage done to the back. Volkov.
What's up with the sound?
Away now. Volkov perhaps cinching victory, depending upon how much damage was done to the holster on the outside of the ring.
Nikolai Volkov would be a giant today, bro. He's just powerfully built. He built like a really old school wrestler, like a Dick the Bruiser or, you know, the Crusher.
Volkov with holster. Both individuals approximately the same weight.
Where he clearly has a wrestler's physique.
Look at this. Oh no, he can't put him on. He can. Look at this.
Oh, what is he doing? Oh, that's a super wedgie. He pressed Hogan. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was really good. Good heat. Made him look dominant.
Another devastating move. Get that 3 count, Nikolai. 2, and he can't do it. Big mistake there. I'll agree with you, McMahon. Big mistake. Volkov still in control, however. Has the Hulkster on his feet now, trying to set him up for the ride. Whips him to the bucko. Nikolai Volkov.
This is Vince McMahon's, or before What a Maneuver.
In the lower abdominal area, a kick by Volkov. We see no scientific wrestling whatsoever in this matchup. It's just brute. Strength against strength. It's fighting for the title, McMahon.
Who's Volkov trying to do here?
Backbreaker, I believe.
A backbreaker from this position? Nice counter. Buddy is holding the flag. He don't want the flag to touch the ground, brother. Look at the mixed crowd, though. You see black people, you see kids, older people, younger people. It's not just all white males or all women.
Well, it's obviously Freddie Blassie trained Volkov well. They had a game plan at Big Nikolai. The plan seems to be do anything and everything. That body slam. What a
They're giving Volkov a lot here. He looks very formidable in there with Hogan. He's solidly a low mid-card guy. Oh, my goodness. The big punches. He countering Hogan during the comeback? Come the big leg. Boom. Got him. Before they mastered the art of the dramatic 3 count. He spit on him. Hogan dirty. You're a dirty bastard, Hulkster. Oh no, he's about to rip the flag. Complete disrespect for your commie bastards. Polish his boots with that commie shit. Absolute 100%. Do it again. Spike that joint and he spit on it. Give it the big leg drop. No. And the referee just holding up the belt like that shit matters. We're talking about the flag here right now, brother. The belt is okay. The belt is safe. I haven't seen any celebrities or anything yet. This is before he was the immortal Hulkster. Hulkamania is still a thing at this point. There's nothing about this that you could tell people still like today. People hate Hulk Hogan. They hate the country. They hate Vince.
All right, Hulk Hogan, very strong words prior to your title defense, and even stronger action backing it all up when you got in the ring. You think Nikolai Volkov finally learned his lesson?
Well, you know something, Mean Gene? If you look this thing day and night, brother, you can believe in it, just like all these Hulkamaniacs do. But if Nikolai Volkov, brother, if you didn't get the message that the USA, the red, white, and blue, live forever, I'll explain it to you a little slower next time, baby doll.
All right. Well, if we can move on to some happier thoughts, there's going to be a big wedding here tonight, and you're going to be part of it.
Well, you know, Mean Gene,
Who came up with this wedding angle? That's what I want to know.
all these Hulkamaniacs just have. You know, it's kind of nice that we mellow out a little bit, and then all these people know that wrestlers are nice people too. I can't wait for this wedding, but what I'm most excited about is I heard you're going to be playing the keyboards, brother. It's a wedding.
What?
I'm going to be playing the organ, I guess.
What? I can't wait for that. Mean Gene on the boards. I gotta hear that one.
All right, well, we must be backstage. Yes, that's a sneak peek at the beautiful bride-to-be. Isn't that a gorgeous dress, Jesse Ventura?
I told you, McMahon, not to talk to me about this, but wait a minute. Isn't that dress just a little bit off-white?
What?
To the nervous bridegroom and the best man, Gene.
What?
Elmer, you've got an upcoming bout here tonight. You've also got a wedding a little bit later on. What worries you the most, the romance or the wrestling?
I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
I'm not worried at all.
Attitude, you gotta
Talk about the Godwins. This is the Godwins in '85. Except for Hillbilly Jim is jacked beyond belief.
Big match coming up. You've got to be excited about it. What's the best wrestler the World Wrestling Federation got to worry about? You've got a good point. Not a thing. You better believe it. Cousin Junior, you're going to do a little dancing tonight at the wedding?
Well, like always, Mean Gene.
All right, gentlemen, I thank you very much. Not worried
Look at
all.
these characters, man.
And I don't mind.
You don't want to hear about Mean Gene playing his organ? Oh.
I thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I didn't need that either.
Right now in the ring, looking confident and well-dressed as ever, the big city slicker, Gentleman Jerry Valiant.
Gentleman Jerry Valiant. The big city slicker. From Philadelphia, Mississippi. Is that a real place? Oh, he dancing a jig, bro. He jigging for real. He jigging for real. I know Vince thought this was the funniest thing on the world because of these goddamn hillbillies. I know Vince thought this was the most hilarious thing in the world, making fun of hillbillies. I thought he thought it was hilarious. He's barefoot, for God's sakes. What a horseshoe around his neck. No, they're not subtle at all. Oh, brother. Whoa, damn. Damn, Jerry Valiant, you suck. One body slam. It's one of the fastest matches I've ever seen, brother. Damn. It had to be like 6 seconds, bro.
A new World Wrestling Federation record of 6 seconds. The winner, Elmer.
If you wasn't already a jabroni, you'd certainly be in jabroni position. Oh, this fool just did a cartwheel. Now you got hillbillies in the ring dancing, bro. What is going on with Vince?
Jones now off the ropes, attacks Bundy, picks him up in a bear hug, look out, rams him into the corner. King Kong Bundy, awesome strength. Awesome.
Philadelphia, Mississippi is a real place. Uncle Elmer was 48. Oh my God. Oh, that's D. Jones. Come on, brother.
Just like that, King Kong Bundy has demolished SD Special Delivery Jones and I believe record time. Let's not over here in the Meadowlands. Take a look at that. Hillbilly jubilation. Uncle Elmer, something up to get. What do you say?
So many bald guys too. I'm pretty sure none of these people are alive anymore. Is Hillbilly Jim dead? I don't remember Hillbilly Jim dying, but I think he might be. The population is 7,111. Wow. That's a small town. More people go to a high school nowadays.
Hey, you know what? He should have never took that dadgum coat off.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Because I don't remember seeing Hillbilly Jim had died.
Well, I thank you let's go back to you.
Oh, we have a wedding and all sorts of festivities.
Oh shit, is that Schwarzenegger?
He's Brandon Tartikoff. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger behind him. No doubt they've enjoyed the festivities thus far. I'm not too sure, however, they're going to enjoy this, but something known as the Body Shop.
Welcome to the Body Shop, Jesse the Body Ventura. And let me tell you something.
What is he wearing?
My guest, I want to introduce, in my opinion, the manager of the year, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Bobby Heenan
Thank you very much.
stepping on over from the AWA.
Bobby, you had a dude by the name of Mr. Wonderful. Paul Orndorff is part of your family. Is that right?
That's correct. I made the man a stock. I brought his name. I brought his
Yeah, Jesse Ventura's still alive.
Is it true?
He had crackpot, but he's still
On
alive.
national television, that man fired me. And the only reason he did that was 30 seconds down the road, I was going to kill him.
Now, Bobby, you put a bounty on Orndorff's head. Is that right?
That's right. I did. I put a bounty on him. He wanted me out
He
of
admitted that he put a hit on a man.
Tried to embarrass me, but I want him out of wrestling.
Now, Bobby,
Uncle Elmer died in 1992. Oh, that's
why
sad.
have you raised the bounty from 25,000 to 50?
Well, you know, it's very hard to get anybody to do anything more in life for $25,000. And right here, Jeff, $50,000.
$50,000 in them thing in a Gucci briefcase.
How do you feel about Bounty Roddy Piper taking on Orndorff?
It would be my pleasure to get Rowdy Roddy Piper this evening $50,000.
I would like Roddy Piper to get $50,000 to kill him.
Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful.
What are the words of Bobby the Brain Heenan to Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff?
Well, to begin with, he's not a very smart man. But if he had any brain and could use them properly, your best bet, Orndorff, is to throw your shoes into the ring, go to your front, and retire.
Thank you.
Retire.
My pleasure. The pleasure was yours. That's the Body Shop.
And he got crazy earrings.
Orndorff, you just saw what happened in the Body Shop. You heard the comments. Your reaction.
I not only saw it and I heard it. You know, Bobby Heenan, you're the man that caused all this. You were no good from the start. And by putting a $50,000 bounty on my head, do you think 1 minute that Roddy Piper is man enough to do that? Any man that wears a dress around his waist ain't man enough to collect that bounty.
He like he about to explode.
Sounds to me like Roddy Piper is
I mean,
already
everybody is like on the verge of complete eruption all the time. I love it.
Plumbing, what the Piper man? Plumbing. Well, let me tell you, Piper.
He keep calling him a girl. He be called transphobic today.
For Rhoda Rooter. How about that, boy?
I thank you very much.
I'm ready for it.
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Yeah.
It's a question that this man is physically ready, but mentally with that $50,000 bounty, I really don't know. I was always
He put a bounty on this man's head. I love that. I love bounties. He need to bring those things back. Bring back bounties. I love this Mr. Wonderful robe right here, though. This is dope. He had another one that had a wonderful. Great. Whoa, shit. I'm ready for this. I'm excited for this shit right here.
Always paid off on his bounty. Your thoughts on that?
Simple as this. Well, I'd say if you don't pay me the $50,000, I'll let Bobby Heenan throw it out too. Some guy that's got baby oil all over who's sitting here trying to look pretty. I don't need to put baby oil on me to look pretty. I don't need to tell you how tough I am. You know how tough I am. You don't want to give me the $50,000. I'll collect it from your grandmother if I have to.
I'm very curious. I don't understand your attitude, Roddy Piper, toward the big wedding tonight for Uncle Elmer.
Think of it this way.
These are very serious people here.
Elmer gets married. Possibly in another 12 years, there may be 5 more Uncle Elmers in America. Who the hell needs that, man?
Let's go back to my colleague.
Right. Who the hell needs more of them guys?
All right, Paul Orndorff looking very much not at ease. Is he away?
This is about to be a quick disqualification because this is how Roddy Piper was in the 80s. This match is about to be about 3 minutes. It's going to get disqualification because Piper doesn't do jobs. And I don't think Orndorff is probably going to lose either. So I'll be surprised if this match goes 5 minutes.
And indeed a grand entrance by Roddy Piper. Piper, however, shortly will step to the ring to square up again.
Look at all the shit they throwing at Piper, dog.
In all of professional wrestling today. Yes,
This
indeed,
shit's bouncing all over
Roddy
everybody.
ready as
What's
ever
going on
before
here?
with this man. Roddy Piper. Oh, forward, up, ready to go on it right now.
I love the intensity of it. Like, these guys really want to fight.
There's the Weasel.
And the Weasel got the cash.
If Piper wins the match, he'll never collect.
Wait, I trust Bobby Heenan. What are you talking about? Look at this. Look at this. This is great. Look at this shit. Oh, nice counter clothesline from Piper. Nice kick from Piper. He didn't make no contact, but it didn't matter because Orndorff sold it well. Look at the style of the match that they're having. They just brawling, bro. Whoa. Oh. This fucking rules. There's nothing scientific about it. They're just fighting. And people are throwing shit in the ring. And not because they're angry. Because they don't like Piper. They want to hit him with everything. Oh, he's hair pulling. He's biting. Yeah, there's nothing of the sort. Piper doesn't even wrestle in these days. He just fights people. That would have been fun. See Vince, talking about Vince. That was the shittiest DDT of all time. That DDT sucked. I don't think he even knew how to do it. It's odd that they weren't the same color, though. That's odd. But if they wasn't so physically different, it'd be a problem. Uh-oh, there's shenanigans. He's got a chair, for God's sake. Oh, my God. All these people smiling as these guys are slamming into these chairs. Oh, shit, there's a chair in the ring, bro. Suplex. Oh, my goodness.
That's the first wrestling move we've seen, Vince.
It literally is. Oh, the crowd is eating this joint up. This is amazing. Oh, that eye poke. Look how mad the referee is at the eye poke. He's stealing all Jake Roberts' moves. The knee lift, the DDT. He just did every move Jake Roberts usually does in a match. He's not even in their company yet.
I think recovering a bit faster. Yes, now over on Orndorff. Neither man has made any attempt for a pinfall. That just seems out of the question. Oh, there, the knees of Orndorff into the abdominal area of Roddy Piper. Roundhouse one. Orndorff off the ropes.
Oh, boy, they're going over the top. I don't think they're getting back in the ring, dog. They're about to start getting to it. He's got a chair again. Oh, shit. Oh, it ain't going nowhere near the ring again. Double count out. Did it go 5 minutes? It probably went a little over 5. Oh. Piper wanted that 50 grand, bro. He tried to kill this dude. And now they under the table. Oh shit, he hit the referee. Oh, they backstage now. Oh, where is he going? Where is he going? Wait, that arm. His arm stuck. Oh. Piper ran away. That was amazing. That was amazing. Everything about that rule. Except that DDT. That DDT sucked.
All right, there he is. Uncle Elmer, the groom. Oh, my goodness. And Mean Gene tickling the ivory. Yeah, Mean Gene, look at him. He looks like
Mean Gene tickling the ivory.
Mean Gene over. Playing the wedding.
That's crazy.
Look at that. Now,
Pause,
that is
for sure.
the bride on her way.
And he
to
sucks
tie
at it.
the knot. With good old Uncle Elmer, the double ring ceremony we're about to see. Following, of course, the double disqualification we saw earlier.
That was a count out, wasn't it?
Beautiful, Jess.
That's an ugly woman.
Let me tell you something that Mean Gene, he plays.
That's an ugly wife he got there.
You get a bad notes in there.
Yeah, it's not good. Why you still got the ropes up, brother?
I think Joyce ought to be the one.
This man got Andre the Giant in nothing but trunks at his wedding.
Day's work, you had a tough day, tough night. In the morning, you wake up and that's laying across it.
Oh, I respect that. I respect his disgust
One look at Hulk, one look at Andre.
at this guy's wife.
Maybe another one at Uncle Elmer's. Hey, oh, there. That is nice. Isn't this nice that they're sharing this with us? Well, I'll tell you what, McMahon. I wish that they weren't so nice to me. I really wish it wasn't being shared with me. The sacred ceremony, the solemn ceremony. Uncle Elmer.
Andre is in underwear, and Hogan does not have sleeves. What is this occasion?
This man and this woman in the sacred ties of matrimony. The marriage is not to be entered into lightly, but rather reverently and discreetly.
Judge George Savino,
I charge you both to remember that love and loyalty alone will avail
wouldn't you like to have
as
that
the
picture?
foundation
Wouldn't you like to have that
of
framed
a
in your living room?
happy and enduring home.
I think the judge should sentence both of them to jail.
Will you?
They should. Look at these people. What a menagerie of ugly people.
Will you love her, respect her, and support her through good times and bad?
I do.
He does what? I guess he's going to support her. Can you imagine when she has to support him?
Oh.
Will you love him, respect him, and support him through good times and bad? I will. You join hands, please?
He answers, I do. She says, I will. That's the first contract of joining of hands. Uncle Elmer, and he tried to be Joyce.
Joyce. Get out of here.
Please repeat after me.
Get Joyce out of here.
Uncle Elmer.
You got a man with rubber bands in his face at your funeral. It's not real.
To respect and love.
Expect what?
Expect, yeah, expect. Along with respect.
In sickness and in health.
And Hillbilly Jim is sitting there bursting out of this shirt. Just absolutely just tearing the seams out of this shirt.
I pledge myself to you. You know, the guy can't read. Now he can't even hear.
I, Joyce, accept you as my husband.
Well, this is a disaster. Oh no, what the hell? Somebody just threw some shit at Joyce and and nailed her. Oh, what disrespect. Wrestling fans, they have no decorum. Oh.
This is a wedding.
The wedding rings are a visible sign of the marriage of Uncle Elmer and Joyce.
What is up with these rings?
That's not a premonition of what's going to come later. These two are both very visible. No doubt about that. I'm having some difficulty. All right, good.
They're having some difficulty. He can't put a ring on her finger. What a disaster this is.
By constant faith and abiding love.
Will you please stop it? You got it right.
He is so bad at this. He's blinking so much. He's in distress.
I give you this ring as a sign.
He is in distress.
And abiding love.
This is terrible. This is terrible. Oh my God, I'm dying, bro. I'm hot as hell in this joint.
Let him now speak, or else forever hold
This is truly a shitty wedding. No, wait, what's happening now? Oh, Piper, he's ruining the wedding. How did he get away from Paul Orndorff to come out here and ruin the wedding? Oh, he objected? He's wearing a muscle belt at a wedding. What the fuck? What is going on?
by the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of New Jersey. I now pronounce you to be husband and wife.
Hey, it's over, finally. Piper said this thing is over. These people stink. I agree with him. Oh.
Looks like two carp from the river going after the same corn on the hook.
Carp? Joyce, you're not traditionally attractive. It was fabulous? Slot buckets? Oh my good Lord. Uncle Elmer's knees about had it. You could tell. Pig farmers.
We're back here now at the reception area.
Oh no, the reception with pigs.
I can tell already all the friends of the family are here already. There they are. Come on. Hulk Hogan's gonna join us.
How did they have an event in October and it wasn't Halloween thing? It was built around a goddamn wedding.
Lots of fun here at this reception. Look, here comes a late arriver there.
Why did they bring real pigs? Real animals. Why?
This time, King Kong Bundy, Big John Studd, and Bobby Heenan, gentlemen, you just couldn't help but be moved by that beautiful wedding ceremony.
I'll tell you what moved in just a minute.
King Kong Bundy has no eyebrows. He's never had eyebrows. Was he born with no eyebrows? And he's very young at this point in time. King Kong Bundy was like 19 when he was in he was basically the kingpin from Spider-Man in Mid-South. So he's probably like 24, 25 here. Might have even been younger than that. Yes, he did have hair. He had I don't remember him wrestling with hair because he's been bald headed every time I watched him wrestle. But he had some hair. He used to smoke a cigar too. Now he's just hairless. It's really gross. He has no eyebrows. Big smiling Andre. He can actually move around a little bit. He's 85. He can move some. Tony Atlas. Oh, he was 28? Okay. I knew he was pretty young.
What a flash by King Kong Bundy. He's giving him another one. Oh, my God.
He got to the WWF very early. Him and Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm surprised he didn't become more successful, but it's the Hogan era. So. But my goodness, they got King Kong Bundy, Big John Studd, and Andre the Giant in the same fucking match. Oh my God. Holy hell. And Tony Atlas, for God's sake. He's strangling him with his own gear.
He's got the strap on Bundy's tights and he's choking him with it. Get in there.
Is Tony Atlas losing his hair? Yeah, he's bald. One of my favorite Tony Atlas stories is how he refused to do the job at WrestleMania, but they ended up giving it to SD Jones. And he wished he had done it. What an idiot. Yeah, he balding bad out there, brother. He's not doing well. He should have went ahead and shaved it. This is clearly illegal, ref, by the way. Yeah, these are some very big guys, man. These are big dudes. But Tony Atlas he's jacked. He's not Mr. USA Tony Atlas no more, though. Because that man had hair. This man has no hair. This man punished his body. A young Tony Atlas, he wasn't like great, but he was actually pretty good. Athletic, big as hell. Tony Atlas is 31 here? Yeah, I mean, he's fairly young too, and he's balding. Oh shit. He did almost slam Big John Studd. He's the smallest man in this match, and he's jacked to the gills, bro. Andre's hatred of Big John Studd is never going to be something I can forget. Ah. Oh, splashed him. Is it ground for disqualification? I don't think so. Yeah, that should have been ground for disqualification. That's strangling, brother. What dastardly things is Andre going to do to Big John Studd when he gets in this ring? That's what I'm trying to figure out right here. Really? Because he's walking him down right now, Vince. He's walking that man down. That was just 2 years prior. Just 2 years prior, he had a head full of hair. Mr. USA, Tony Atlas, he looked great. 2 years later, he looked washed. But he's still in great shape. Damn, that was a good kick. I mean, Andre is so big that he, even when he's selling, it's hard to believe it because he's so goddamn big, for God's sake. Ooh. This is crazy. Oh, we throwing it out? Okay. Whatever. It can only end in one way anyway, is that Tony Atlas taking the pin. So go ahead and throw this one out. King Kong Bundy is a big dude. He's a big pear-shaped dude. Here comes Hogan! This is the build to WrestleMania 2. Hogan in them pants, for God's sake. Tony Atlas, you were useless. Hogan had to come out there and help. Gee, Louise, brother, you were right there. Hulk Hogan all over this show. He was even at the wedding. Why was he at the wedding?
We're back with Saturday night's main event, and Gene's got the story on Hulk Hogan's astonishing participation in the Battle of the Giants. Gene, take it away.
You can see empty chairs at this one.
A tremendously strange turn of events.
A lot of empty chairs.
What brought you out there, Ray?
Gene, just like I said before, these two
No celebrities.
From the time the bell rang. They've been trying to take shortcuts on Tony Atlas. Andre the Giant, Tony Atlas, they were the winners, man. That's why I came out here.
All right, I should point out.
Hogan balls in pretty bad too at this point. But it ain't that bad up top yet.
Tony really taking quite a beating. Now I understand there's even more happening at this very moment.
Yeah, there's a lot more happening right now, BG. We're just gonna wait just a little while before we inform everybody of what's going down.
Well, if we ever had a tag
Wait,
team matchup,
tell me what's going down at least. There's another 20-some-odd minutes in the show. Tony Atlas is still selling, for God's sake. Oh my God, what is this?
No, not Marlon Perkins. Hi, everybody. This is Jungle Gene Okerlund. And we are here looking for the most cunning and elusive creature on this entire planet. No, it's not Bigfoot.
It better not be Kamala.
Or Judge Crater. I can only be talking about George the
Oh
Animal
God, thank
Steel.
God. Oh,
Now,
thank God it wasn't a Kamala.
he's been sighted
Oh,
here
thank
at
God it
Detroit
wasn't Kamala.
Zoological Park. And if anybody can find this man, I can. Come along.
I
Follow me
think
if
Kamala
you
came in at 86.
Animal, George Steele. Oh, George.
Or maybe 87.
George Steele. Hey, George Steele. My goodness, am I glad that I found you. The entire world has been looking for you, and we found you here at the Detroit Zoo. Yes, that's a camel. But George, to update your fans, when last seen you looked in perfect form for that six-man tag match. But later you became disoriented and Captain Lou sought electroshock therapy.
Electroshock therapy?
But later caused a relapse. So
Electroshock therapy?
If at all possible, can you show me a little bit more of the zoo? I'd like to see some other animals. Oh, no offense, please. Well, this is the Elephas maximus, better known as the elephant. I understand this is the Asiatic variety. George, you couldn't help but notice the trunk on this one here. It's something else. It's the female, by the way. Just
what?
We're looking into the tiger's den. It seems to be very, very dark in there. I can't tell. George, what kind of tiger is that?
Detroit?
Detroit tiger. He does
What?
seem a little sleepy this season. All right, these are very interesting. This is the ring-tailed lemur, George, here at the zoo. Looks to me like they're half monkey and half weasel.
Peanut?
Peanut. Oh, but they're very attractive animals.
Good tail.
Now, this is one of the stranger animals here at the zoo.
What are they doing?
Oh, look at there. The hippopotamus.
I don't understand why hippos exist. I really don't. They add nothing to the planet.
Well, it's somewhat the same training program. And I must admit, there is a physical resemblance. But what about the hair, George? The hair.
Hair.
George, the Animal Steel, it has been a sensational visit with you here at the Detroit Zoological Park. George, I'm glad to see that
The Detroit Zoological Park.
George, I'm
Thank
glad
you
to see
for that.
that you're feeling good, and we look
Let's
forward
call
to
it the
seeing you
Detroit
back in the
Zoo.
ring.
That
Goodbye,
place sucks,
George.
by the way.
Goodbye.
And it's incredibly expensive to get into, by the
Well,
way.
we're certainly very glad to know that
I ain't been
George
to the
Animal
zoo
Steel's
in
recovering so nicely. All of us in the World Wrestling Federation surely
6
look forward to
years,
his return
maybe?
to the squared circle. However, right now,
Hey, it's
the tag
Lanny.
team title matchup in the ring, the challengers leaping Lanny Poffo, along with Tony Gurria. However, not in the ring, but certainly to make their entrance in momentarily, the tag team title holders there with
Mean Gene right now.
Oh, brother.
All right, fans, with me at this time, current tag team champions of the world, Greg the Hammer Valentine.
This dude's smoking on television.
Along with manager Luscious Johnny Valiant. Tonight, gentlemen, it's an unknown quantity. I'm talking about Leaping Papo and five-time co-holder of the tag team title belts, Tony Garea.
Go on, BG. We are the World Tag Team Champions of the World Wrestling Federation. We'll take on anybody who'll fight.
Greg the Hammer Valentine. What do we think about Greg the Hammer Valentine? He's a very he's very divisive. Some people like Greg Valentine because he's a work rate guy. Other people think he has no charisma whatsoever. I lean more towards the latter. I don't understand how Greg Valentine got so successful, but I understand how he got so successful at the same time.
With this.
Look out, look at Dollar. Russian John just handed something. Captain Los Alvanos coming up now. But look at that, some kind of a
Always. Greg always looks both young and old at the same time somehow. He still looks like he hasn't aged at all. Like he might got a couple more wrinkles from this actual picture here.
After these important messages. Don't go away. All right, back here in the Meadowlands Arena, the tag team title match underway. It's Greg the Hammer Valentine and Brutus Beefcake against Tony Garea, leaping landing Papo. Valentine now locking up with Papo. Valentine, the more powerful of two, forearm smash nicely done by Mr. Valentine.
A little tidbit. Randy got into wrestling before Randy did.
Looks to me like the Hammer's going to waste no time on the poet laureate.
Indeed. Back to his feet, however, Lanny Papo.
He got into wrestling while Randy was playing baseball.
Valentine, Beefcake, recently winning the tag team title in Philadelphia. By the way, the former champions are in attendance.
What is? Come on, Lanny.
Moving on with certainly a great deal of interest in this match. Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo. Valentine now going for the rope.
Yeah, they're looking on. The former champs are looking on with interest, but I'll tell you, I think they got a long
Tony
way to go
Garea, he's
before
old
they're
as
gonna take
shit.
Any title from Valentine and Beefcake.
Lanny Papo scooped up by Valentine. What a slam that was.
Damn, that's just like it hurts.
Valentine tagging in. Brutus Beefcake wide open, leaping Lanny. Nice maneuver by Papo.
Brutus Beefcake is one of the most useless guys of all time, dog. Not a great promo. Was always in great shape, but that's about it. Can't work. I mean, just one of the most useless guys ever. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell, he just broke out a moonsault.
Possibility of it, but what ifs don't matter. Greg Valentine got there in time, saved his
They look great at least.
The champions, McMahon.
Beefcake with a roundhouse right to connect. Lanny Papo now whipped over.
Beefcake always looked the part. You can say that for him at the very least. Lanny was kind of skinny, kind of lanky too. This might be the longest I've ever watched Tony Garea in a match. And I've watched stuff from the 70s, and I don't think I've still seen Tony Garea wrestle this long. Even though he's not even in the ring yet. Oh, shit. Tony Garea, most famously known as the guy who takes bumps during run-ins in the Attitude Era. One of the many guys that come out there and take bumps like Pat Patterson and all those guys. He might have been a nice little stooge. He wouldn't know how to put the words together to to respond to what a Ricochet could do. I don't think he would have the right words for like a Jeff Hardy either. Whoa, shit! He just dumped him over the top rope, chumped him on out. Well, at least it was short, brother. Hammer didn't get a chance to warm up. It was about 7 minutes, thereabouts.
The title saved for one more occasion, but Barry Windham and Michael I'm sure would like to have their crack at it. All right, Jesse.
I like how they sell it in the ring, though. The fallen opponent holding the knee instead of just rolling out of the ring defeated. Oh no, the reception.
Before he arrives at this festive and happy occasion.
It's not festive.
And it promises to be quite a bash with a lot of big surprises in store for us all.
This
I'll
sucks.
say that wedding was something else, and there's no doubt that the reception here is also.
I can't believe Vince is a part of this nonsense.
Jesse, please. What are you writing? What am I writing? What are you doing? I'm writing a poem.
Oh.
You sure came with Bellberry. Go along with your wardrobe. You change your wardrobe. Nonetheless. Oh, Hogan, what did you think of the
Nonetheless.
A beautiful wedding, Vicious Vince. A little different. And this may be just the type of thing that Uncle Elmer needs. A positive type of event that might just give him the sight to go all the way to the top of the WWF. You never know.
Could very well. Lucy, minus a Paul Orndorff. What'd you think of the wedding?
I thought it was great, Vince. You know, it's part of the
Jesse Ventura is griping throughout the entire thing. You can't get anything out. He over talking everybody.
What cool it? Hey, I dressed down for this occasion. This is my Keith Richards look, elegantly wasted.
Elegantly wasted.
Looks like
This man has rubber bands in his face.
Battle with Cousin Junior. Captain Life can't get any better than this.
What I'm trying to do, Gene, is show the cousin how to eat, baby. I'm trying to tell him use the left hand at all times. So it don't matter about the left hand. You can pick up butter. You can even take and dunk and anything you want in the left hand. Because you always want to keep that right hand clean in case you make friends. Yeah, don't matter mouthful. That's proper etiquette. The elegant book of etiquette. You want to pat a friend on the back.
Thank you very much, Captain Llewellyn.
You got to keep your right hand clean to pat a friend on the back. And Lanny Poffo was there with no shirt on.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much, Mean Gene. On this auspicious occasion, a loving commitment for life, Joyce Stasko and Uncle Elmer are united as man and wife. Unselfishly, they share their love with every single wrestling fan who supported Uncle Elmer, a wonderful, big-hearted man. And we thank them for this moment so the multitudes may see the joy of the Holy Spirit through the family of NBC.
Get the fuck out of here. A very well-spoken young man, this Lanny Poffo.
Let me bring in the
Leaping Lanny.
I'm confused here. I'm sorry about that. Hillbilly Jim, your thoughts on this great wedding?
I'm pretty sure Vince was very impressed with all these poems that Lanny could do and that he came up with on his own.
We want to wish y'all many years of love and happiness. I don't want y'all to forget that every Sunday I'm open for dinner invites.
How about that? Very good. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Hillbilly Jim. All right, here's a big moment. We've got our surprise.
Oh, no, they got
It's gonna be
guitars.
a very auspicious occasion. Joyce and Elmer, get ready. A man who was without a doubt part of television's biggest wedding up to tonight. My very dear, close personal, longtime friend, ladies and gentlemen, Tiny Tim. Looks like the advanced man for Ringley Brothers. Love the
Yikes.
suit. Love the suit. I see they
Who are
finally
these
settled
weird
Frank
people?
Jones' estate.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mean Gene, and for that lovely introduction. And it's so nice coming from you, a dear old friend of mine.
It's great for you to be here.
You're like a
And it's
troll.
pleasure being here, especially
A
at this
colorful
beautiful
troll.
wedding.
I mean, his
For
nose
Mr.
sticks out from
Elmer
underneath
and
his.
Miss Joyce,
Never mind.
on this most important night of all nights.
Never
And
mind.
I want
Just
to
get this guy off
congratulate
my
you
screen.
all on this beautiful night. I know how weddings
This
are.
wedding thing was a
I've
mistake.
gone through a big one on television. It didn't work out, but I have some advice for you.
These
and that
high-waisted
is,
pants
through the hard
and a
times, Mr.
ukulele.
Elmer, you know,
Time to
just
call it
be
a day,
wonderful to
Penguin.
your lovely wife and teach her to tiptoe through the tulips with you.
I like that. I like that. That's terrific.
And as a special gift for both of you, I want to present to you
Who is this guy?
your special wedding night.
He's a weird-looking guy.
Ukulele, personally from me.
Thank you very much.
Looks like a pretty high-test item there, Uncle Elmer.
Well, I love that. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much, Tiny Tim. It's been a long time. He's something else. All right, boys. Hey.
Boo.
Looks like you're still in mourning for James Dean.
There's always a place in life for love, a place for the lily, a place for the dove. There's always a time in life to care, a time to cuddle, a time to share. Yes, a time and place for everything, a place to dance and a time to sing. Now I've seen your dance and I've heard your song, and I must tell you that this is wrong. That wrestling is a deadly dance and is no partner to romance. And shame on those who ever did mix wrestling and romance just for these hicks. Ha ha ha.
Hey, cartoon supervillain, don't know.
Hulk Hogan, Jesse Ventura.
No! Oh no!
Jesse Ventura, I told you it would be more fun than the Longshoremen's Convention. We're going to sort it out, and fans, we're back after this. Don't go away.
Oh no!
Oh my!
Oh boy!
All right, we just received great news for everyone except Andre the Giant and perhaps Hulk Hogan, in that Bobby the Brain Heenan, on behalf of King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd, have accepted the terms and conditions. They've accepted the challenge and will face you 4 weeks from tonight in the tag team matchup.
For the wrestling fans, it's going to be a dream match. Bundy, Studd, Heenan, this is going to be a nightmare. You guys have seen Hulkamania run wild. Can you imagine Andre the Giant in my corner, 525 pounds of extra human meat running wild? Hulkamania
Extra human meat.
And it'll run wild 4 weeks from tonight on our next Saturday night's main event. Stay with us. We'll be right back for more.
Oh boy!
From the Meadowlands,
Extra human meat.
Colleagues, we certainly hope you've enjoyed the festivities here tonight. We'll see you 4 weeks from tonight on our next Saturday night's main event.
Kerwin Silfies, event coordinator George. He was the booker. Ann Patterson. All right. That was Saturday night's main event, episodes 1 and 2 of our watch along. 39 years, WWE and NBC working together. They will continue to work together, even though NBC will not be. Well, they'll have SmackDown because USA Network is getting SmackDown. So they'll be working together for 40 years next year. It won't be NBC proper, of course. It'll be NBC Universal, but it'll still be NBC. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching and participating. Thanks for everybody who's listening. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.